One of the young men came to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and said, Ya Rasulullah, my father spends my money. I earn and my father spends my money without my permission. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, well, call your father. So the young man went to call his father. When his father knew that his son raised a complaint against him before the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he fallen in a pain and made some verses of poetry and said something to himself. Allah Rabbul Izzah sent Jibreel to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Jibreel came to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and said, Ya Rasulullah, Allah Rabbul Izzah said that when the old man came to you, ask him what you want, but ask him this question as well. That what did you say secretly to yourself? Tell me, what did you say? So when the old man approaches the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam asked him, your son is still in doubt that you are spending his money without his permission. He said, Ya Rasulullah, ask him, ask my son, if I spend his money except on his aunt, she is poor, I just taking care of her, or on myself. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, let's stop with this. Just tell me, what did you say secretly to yourself on the way coming here to me? So he wondered, Ya Rasulullah, I said something, I made some verses of poetry in secret. Even my ears did not hear what I said in myself secretly. Your Lord has heard it. Allah Rabbul Izzah continue increase in our certain or in our faith. So Ya Rasulullah, when I knew that my son raised complaint against me that I spent his money, so I made some poetry. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, tell them to me. I need to listen to them. So the men start. غدوتك مولودا ومنتك يافعا تعل بما أجني عليك وتنهل إذا ضاقتك ليلة بالسقم لم أبد لسقمك إلا سائرا أتململ تخاف الردى نفسي عليك وإنها لتعلم أن الموت وقت مؤجل كأني أنا المطروق دونك بالذي طرقت به دوني فعيناي تهمل فلما بلغت السن والغاية التي إليها مدى ما كنت فيك أؤمل جعلت جزائي غلظة وفظاظة كأنك أنت المنعم المتفضل فليتك إذ لم ترأ حق أبوتي فعلت كما الجار المجابر يفعل. He said, Ya Rasulullah, I said, oh my son, I nourished you as a newborn baby. You are unable to grab something with your hands. You are unable to walk on your feet. Even you were unable to chew your mouthful. I was your hand, I was your feet. And I was chewing your mouthful and put it in your mouth. And even you were unable to tell me you are hungry or you don't feel well. And if one night I found you ill or sick or cough, I couldn't sleep because of your sickness. Until you slept, then I slept. And when I used to see you ill or sick, it was as if I was the one who is ill or sick. And so my eyes would always overwhelmed with tears, and you never knew, my son, my beloved son, you never knew that. And when you finally reach adulthood, which all my life I was anticipating and looking forward to see you become that, and you will give me reward, and you will be my hand, you will be merciful to me as I was merciful to you when you were little. What was your reward towards me? Your reward was harshness and frowniness and mistreatment. Oh, my beloved son, as if I am the one who owes you and you owe me nothing, as the way you treat me, it's like what a neighbor treats his neighbor. But I wish, even you give me that, even you treat me like a neighbor. If you did not treat me like what a son treats his father, at least you have to treat me like what a neighbor treats his neighbor. But you didn't treat me like a neighbor. You treat me like you are the Lord and I am your slave. You are the father and I am your son. When the old man finished this poetry, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam grabbed the young man from his chest and said, listen, you and whatever you earn belong to your father. Get lost from it.